Hey, Sean McGough here. How you doing, America? I decided to come out and take a little extra walk today for my break because, well, I had the hash browns last night. I told you God fat shames me. I'm working on it. We'll see how if I lost any chins after this beard comes off. Maybe that's why I grew it, to hide the beard, to hide the chins, and then you'll figure out how much weight I've lost when I take it off. Anyway, I'm out here. If you can't see behind me, there's a thing in the water. And it's supposed to represent Boston in 35 years when we're underwater. Now, I hear all this climate change people, and I agree the climate's changing, but that has to do with God, not us. We control the pollution and what we put into it. We've already shown since we get out of the Paris Accords, the U.S. is the only one doing better than every other country. We're the ones controlling it, but now all of a sudden we got to give all kinds of money to other countries that aren't following the rules of the Accords, but yet we're joining it again? That makes no sense. But anyway, there's no sign out here, and it's somebody's artwork, and usually that gives you credit on who you are. So I asked a woman that was going by, and she was obviously a liberal. You can tell she had the haircut and the dress and all that, but I wanted to talk to her, and I asked her about it, and she explained it, and we got to discussing climate change, and she had her position, I had my position. And the one thing we could agree on before she left, I said, well, I think God's in charge of all the climate, whether you want to agree it's man or we control pollution. Either way, God's in charge. And she said, well, I'll tell you what, I think God's in control of all of us. And I said, there you go, amen. We can agree on that. God's in control of us. And we both said at the exact same time, eventually. So there you go. You can be a liberal, you can be a conservative, but you can get along. There used to be a common ground in this country. I'm telling you right now, I believe that common ground is a belief in God. Whether you're a liberal, a Democrat, or whatever, you better find your belief in God again. He's around us, and it'll help us all come along and come together. I still think the artwork in the water is pretty funny, but hey, you do you, I'll do me. Well, for me, it's Friday. For everyone else, it's still a Thursday. Anyway, good luck, America.